Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of MechaWill Plays No Man's Sky. We just got an update, so I updated the thing, and then it showed me this immediately as I came in. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Faster and light propulsion drive that allows Starship to attain warp speed and jump between neighboring systems. I feel like we already have a hyperdrive. I'm not quite sure why they gave this to us, but maybe this is it's an upgraded version or something like that. But they released a patch. I didn't read the patch notes, so I've got actually no idea what the patch is about. But I do know that I'm still on my way to the center of the galaxy. We got ourselves a little plasma launcher. It's been a couple of days since I played the game. I have to apologize for that again. It's been not a steady stream of No Man's Sky content like I wanted, but we have been able to get out some videos this week. And hopefully this next week here we should be able to do the one a day. That we normally do, one every day on the fucking dot, 7 p.m. That's the way to go. Sometimes I get home a little later than 7, but beyond that, that's the only thing that should really change that. We seem to still be keeping on to these Gravitino balls, I think because we don't have the, we don't have the things that we need to do to get those. But right now we need to just kind of charge up our hyperdrive a little bit. We do need to. It looks like, we're always looking to move on and forward across the galaxy, of course, the ways that most people do here. Our hyperdrive needs some more warp cells. Warp cells definitely are going to require some antimatter, which of course requires the electron vapor, which requires some plutonium. So we need to go out to the elements there and maybe collect some plutonium. The normal stuff, the natural gameplay loop here. We're also on the lookout for a brand new ship. If somebody wants to sell me some good old ship realty, I'm in, man. You, Saikusa, would you like me to take your ship for you? Also, let me see if I can sell these little Gravitino balls. Suspension fluid. Sorry, man, can't do it. I'm gonna go to my exosuit. What? Am I not in my? What? This makes no sense here. Where's my Gravitino balls? You're not even gonna take them? I reject this premise. What am I missing here? All right, well that's fine. That's fine. How much are we looking at for this bad boy? 1.27098. I would buy this right now. This is a badass looking ship. It's got some thrusters as we need. It's got lots of room. I'm not quite sure. I did read a really interesting thing on the subreddit about about the different classes of starships and how they actually, have different health and they maneuver different ways and they've got different cockpit views. So I'm not quite sure. This might be the Explorer one that has the cockpit that's like square like that. I'm not quite sure, but I do enjoy that we've got lots of space here. But I guess we'll hold off on this. I want something that obviously I can afford. The game's not even gonna give me the option to not take that. All right, both of you fuckers are leaving. That's fine. That's fine. I live my life. I don't need you guys as much as you don't need me. It's mutual. You hear me? Over there? You're already light years away. It's mutual. All right. So last time we left off, we did a whole ton of planet hopping, which was really great. We're looking to find some awesome planets here. I really do want to visit those other two. But for now, we're right in front of this puppy, which means, it's about time to warp ourselves through these fuckers. Look at these clueless guys just sitting here, no idea that a ship's gonna be going right through them. That could be a pirate ship, man. But I'm very excited to see some more planets. Actually, I got a little underexcited because I started to read some news that like maybe the planets weren't gonna get any different, and then I realized that was all bullshit because I saw some pictures of like some incredibly different planets, and so I'm really excited to get exploring again and start seeing some new planets, man. I'm all fucking about them. There's also this really cool story. I know, I hate to be that guy. There's a really cool story about oh wow, we're able to get pretty low here. About a dude that's like circumnavigating one planet, and it's taking him a ton of time, but apparently like planets get very different, the farther we travel off into that great beyond. Let's get some ship scans going here and search this planet. It looks like a red planet here. Maybe not something too great, but I do like that we're able to kind of scope it out from this ground level here. I know, like I said, I know we had some patches, or we had one patch, so I'm hoping that maybe does something for us. I think I did read something about being able to now mine stuff from the surface, which was something that I had been, worried about for a bit. But yeah, having a ton of fun with this game. This actually looks like a pretty beautiful planet here. Can't wait till we get into more of the lush side, but I'd also like to find something. Give me something, baby. I can't find anything on this planet. I don't want to land until I know where I'm going. I do like the look here. So the let's go a little bit quicker. The whole goal right now, obviously, we're gonna be finding ourselves deeper and deeper into the galaxy. But for now, we're gonna enjoy our time in these spots. We did find some really cool stuff last time too, about like the Atlas and kind of the path that we're going down through that. So let's go ahead and land here and see what we can find. See what Goba is all about. Alright. Poisonous planet. Poison rain, not a ton of sentinels, no flora, and a good amount of fauna. I'm struggling to see where this good amount of fauna is here. But I'll definitely analyze this round, oval-like structure, because it's something that the world needs to see. Same with that. World needs to see the fucking cherries. The world cherries. Let's see if maybe we can grab some goodies at least while we're here. Grog, come on, man. You're giving me the basic stuff. I want the good stuff. Somebody drop me an Atlas pass. How long is it gonna take for that to happen? It looks like we're in the Tjorge Desert right now. We got some more, heavy rains coming in. Purple rain. Purple rain. So we're gonna have to deal with some of that stuff, but that's all right. Oh, that's right. We gotta remember what we're here for. So we're here for some plutonium. That'll be the plan here. Let's try and break this down. I'm glad that we. Oh, nice. I was about to say, I'm glad we don't have to deal with these sentinel bullshits because it said minimal. But apparently that's not the case. All right, man. I'm not fucking around. I've got a plasma grenade. I'm here to kick some ass and chew some bubble gum. And I'm all out of bubble gum. Oh, well, weapon depleted. No. I think they can still hit me here. This is not good. Let's charge it with power canister, please. Excuse me, I'm about to die. Can somebody please, There we are. Alright, we got some titanium out of that guy. Where's this other guy? He's over there. He's calling people. Don't let him do the beacon. Can't let him do the beacon. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever since you've been gone. Let's come back. Holy boy, this looks like we got a lot of goodies here. Which is good to see. What kind of animals are we looking at? Dude. What a weird little creature. Symmetric passive. Well, hopefully he doesn't mind me getting up a little closer to him. We did accomplish a milestone. Probably a combat-related one. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a bigger boy over there. I don't know if I want to deal with you. I'm supposed to be the big boy of the galaxy. Oh, that guy is actually pretty big. Adults unconcerned, as of now anyway. Can I speak to you? Do you understand me? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eye. Okay, alright. You're not gonna take that and wind it back. Usher got the voice to make your booty go smack. Fine. I guess I should not feel insulted. You've got two tails. I'll tell you what, buddy. I got a tail or two for you. Let me tell you that. That's probably not that good. Also, here's like a jumping squid. Good times on this planet so far. Seems to be great times. I don't know what to make of all of this. We've got some gold. Never again. Let's remember. Holy shit. What the... This is by far the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Dude, don't look at me with that face. You know what this reminds me of? Did you guys ever see Pitch Black with Vin Diesel, the precursor to the Chronicles of Riddick series? Back in 2001. Yeah, this is that. If you guys have seen the movie, you guys know. Also, I don't know if Pitch Black was in 2001. It might have been 99, but it's definitely somewhere around there. 2001, 99, in between those two, possibly. I don't know what it is, man. I really can't think of any good films that were out in like 2000s, but I might be wrong about that. I'm sure there's like a good list out there. This place does not look like it's been having good times. Let's see if we can activate something here and get maybe some story stuff. Swigger Depot. It's a GEC facility. Something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. That's not good. Surfaces feel hot to the touch. Hidden machinery clanks and whirs. Okay, looks like a test. A bead of sweat rolls down my forehead. Initialize laser refraction. Activate fusion dampening. Surface feels hot to the touch. Coolant chamber seems to be the most useful, I think, one of these. Fusion dampening field. This is just some like scientific bullshit jargon that nobody understands. I'm gonna try engaging the coolant network and see if maybe we can cool down this place a little bit. The danger indicators plummet. The facility springs into life. Ah, new product learned. Suspension fluid. Oh, sweet. So we can learn how to make suspension fluid without having to buy it anymore. That's awesome, actually. So now we no longer have to spend so long on doing that, and instead we can be buddies with the GEC and show them what's what. 50 carbon gets us more suspension fluid. That's going to make things a lot easier, you know, warping, you know, down the road. All right, let's move this back to our mining. We're not here to make trouble. We're just here to have a good time. What's up, Piggy? Whoa, don't look at me like that. 200 units have been credited to your account. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Let's do a quick scan and see if maybe we can get some good plutonium deposits. That's why we're here in the first place. And run along. Do you want to be fed, buddy? Hey. How's it going, man? Oh, look at him. He's such a cutie. Look at you. You're kind of adorable. You look like you could kind of gut me in my sleep if you wanted to. Why are you leaving me? Oh, come back. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Alright, I'll let you run along your merry way. I'm glad that you've enjoyed life to its fullest extent. And I wish you the best on this planet. Look at this place, man. As an explorer, surveying everything we can down here. Also, looks like... What is this? Did he find us something? He found us something. What did you leave us? Aw, buddy. This is the first time I've ever had somebody leave something for me. Aw, he gave us some emerald. Dude, you're the best. I love you. You love me. Let's get together and find some emerald. That didn't rhyme. But awesome. I think I'm kind of enjoying this little planet with my buddy here so far. We seem to be in a good spot. Oh my God, what on earth is this? This looks like the weird cousin to the pitch black creatures that we just met. Maybe we can find something a little bit less disgusting. That's my thought. I don't know. You know, I'm just living my life here, asking for certain things that I may or may not get, and I understand. Also, there's the Sons. There you are. Not the Sons of Anarchy. Let me tell you, this is the Sons of Resident Evil 5. Because this looks like some creepy shit. I'm learning GEC words all over the place, though. That's good to know. Our toxic protection needs to kind of be kept an eye on here. Alright. Oh, we're also getting hit by something. I don't like that. Can I get this little, widescreen bullshit off my screen for now? Thanks, buddy. I just need to survive. That's all I'm trying to do. And also get some, carbon. That'd be nice. Carbon, more suspension fluid, means more something else. What is going on? Oh, life support is kind of hurting us right now. Oh, we oughta use that well-earned carbon and plutonium there to help us out. Also, if we can, let's try and get as much of this stuff away as we can. Transfer between your starship and exosuit. Well, that's kind of cool. Looks like maybe this is something new from the update. So, thoughts so far. We've gotten a good amount into it. I mean, what are we? We're on episode maybe 11 or 12, and they're all 30, 40, sometimes an hour-long episodes. I mean, we're probably a good 10 hours into the Let's Play so far. What are my thoughts? I mean, so far I've run into a huge amount of variation on planets, and I'm still excited enough to look at the next one because I haven't really found a ton of lush planets yet, and I feel like that's a good balance of how it should be, you know? You gotta devote the time to this game because the reward, the payoff is gonna be so much better when we find a planet that's really luscious, in the old trailers or luscious like I've seen pictures of. And, you know, we can actually, kind of see this game in its beauty for the most part of it. But, you know, the galaxy's a dangerous place, man. Set foot outside that door, you don't know what's going to come after you. Weird crab-like things. We've gotten attacked by so many things. I'm so glad that we haven't had to run into any, like, hardcore sentinels, though. Just the little guys. I don't want to see any big guys, man. So I'm not the best fighter. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. But if you run, they'll run for cover. But I am enjoying very immensely so far things that have been happening on this planet. Okay, our toxic protection's kind of going down here. Let's just start gathering some resources. We need iron, we need all sorts of stuff here. Iron probably a little bit less, but we definitely need some like plutonium type stuff. Every planet's got some plutonium. I understand the rules. Without it, we might get stuck on a planet, and then that would not be good. I should be using my little melee technique there. Let's see if maybe we can get some good out of this. Yeah, new technology. Photon cannon cooldown times reduced. Good to know. Also, it takes a Gravitino ball, so maybe we hold on to one of those. Who knows? Already found that one. Elderly female that is unconcerned and is a vegetarian. Hey, we found some water. I definitely did not expect to find water on this planet. Interesting. That's kind of cool how we can kind of like dolphin this up. Like we head up out of the water and kind of dive in real deep. That's kind of sweet. Okay, now there's a storm coming, man. Not like Night at the Museum when like Ben Stiller's talking to the monkey storm coming. This is like a legitimate storm. Oh, this is actually really cool. See how quickly the sky turned there, guys? Okay, did you guys happen to see what was on the screen at the moment because you're watching the game the same time that I am, synced up in time with my commentary? Do you guys know what you're doing? Do you guys know if you're alive right now? Just checking in. All right, this storm is gonna fuck us up. So let's get some zinc up in here. And oh man, this guy is just roughing it. Can I analyze? Dude, you look like the girl kind. Yeah, the female of your buddy there. Now, I didn't expect water, but I guess maybe I should have. This planet's got some rains on it, which means that we're probably not the. And it's got lots of signs of life, which means that there is something that they've been able to get at least. So hopefully we can find some sort of cave or something to kind of wait out this storm. I'm not enjoying where we're at right now. This looks a little bit promising, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. So let's see if maybe we can find something down here. It'd be nice to find some sort of cave region. I am glad that we're getting stabilized here from the storm. Not enjoying what's going on. Alright, would you like to turn into a cave? That'd be nice. I saw it in the trailer. I just thought maybe this may do the trick for me. Whoa, okay, alright. Or we can drown ourselves. That's nice. Dude, we found some water. Weird. Alright, well, this was not exactly what I expected, but also, I guess we're just going to be chilling in the water for the extent of the storm here. Not enjoying the fact that we're kind of cold and wet. We can get out of there for the moment here, you know. That's all I'm saying. Good time to spot some iron here. What is going on out there? And over there is where we saw like the planet that was mostly water, I think, and the little moon next to it. So these planets I'm really interested in seeing. Hopefully maybe we can find some lush stuff and and enjoy our time in No Man's Sky. I hope you guys are, by the way, speaking of, I hope you guys are enjoying your time in No Man's Sky. You know, like I said earlier, I've been having a ton of fun with the game, and I'm really liking exploring. It's really nice to kind of sit back and relax and pop some popcorn and get the show rolling. Or at least I imagine it would be. I'm the guy that's sitting here talking the whole time. You know, when I get thirsty, I'm not allowed to do anything. Actually, that ain't true. That lull you guys just witnessed was me taking a sip of some honey and ginseng tea, and let me tell you, it was straight up delicious. Never had something so tasty. Is the storm over? The storm is now over. It seems to be. Oh no, the storm is not over. Never mind. Well, we're braving it anyway. We're going full on Disney here. Alright, glad to hear that we waited out a good amount of that storm there. I wish we had a better shelter. We did still take some damage, but it'll be alright. Every little thing will be alright. You put your little hand in mine. There ain't no little mountain that we can't climb, babe. That is what we need. A big ass stack of plutonium. Here, let me let's interact with some of this cargo stuff. Alright, we're full. I'm not enjoying that. Oh, if we're full, I don't want to destroy too much here. Do we got the room for it? I don't think we do. I guess we're close enough to transfer stuff with our ship now, which is nice. Well, let's get all of that there. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Like 300 plutonium is probably good enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are we doing alright on plutonium now? Oh boy, I like destroying this planet. I want that shotgun, but like for my plasma grenade, so I can just like destroy shit. Also, that is what will become the Taj Mahal, but I refuse to be the builder that does that. I am not a pioneer of this place. I'll only be a pioneer of, like, you know, the good places. Let's find our way over here. My hope is that maybe, you know, we can get to a, you know, we're a little bit farther away from our ship now, which is okay. My hope is that maybe we can find a place that's, you know, has a good place we can make a bypass ship and call our ship to us. Because our ship's going to be a ways away. I think we left it, you know, away over there. What are we looking at? Yeah, a couple of minutes. I'd prefer to maybe do some more exploring on this rain-filled planet here. It's very interesting. We're still seeing some water, though. This is what I like to see. Ha! Did you guys get the pun? What I like to see? Because the sea is made out of water. I didn't do that on purpose, but now that I'm realizing it, I'm kind of like mildly amused. Alright, let's jump on down here. We did find a good marsh spot, and we did find something, I believe, that can help us attract our ship. I think that little thing will let us kind of call our ship down here, which is good. So we're gonna take the time. Oh, we found a nice little Viking dagger. Those things can definitely go for some money. Let's save. You know, let's make sure we get our progress in here. So, like I was saying earlier, you know, I hope I can hear some of you guys' thoughts on the Let's Play so far. You guys have stuck around with it for you know, good 10, 12 episodes, which is nice. It's a good, successful series. It's something I'm very happy to continue recording if you guys are interested in keeping exploring and not worrying about kind of the hate going on with the people that don't like exploring in this game. Because so far, you know, I found it very, you know, good enough for what I was looking for. Alright, good on plutonium here. Recharge the technology. Mining beam, what do you need? Dude, this plutonium is just like juicing. I'm glad to hear that we've got a good stack of it. So, what was the plan with the plutonium? I guess it was to kind of craft something, yeah? What can we craft here? We can craft a bypass chip, we can craft all sorts of stuff. But we needed plutonium and suspension fluid, that's right. We do have suspension fluid in our ship, so once we can call that and get back to it. Alright, definitely didn't mean to do that, my bad. Once we can call it, we can make sure that things are going all well. Alright, so let's see how this thing works. We actually haven't activated one of these things, but it did exactly what we thought it would. Okay. So, awesome. Let's see if maybe we can kind of consolidate some inventory here. Move the suspension fluid over. And, you know, maybe move the Viking dagger, because we don't need this anymore. And craft some electron vapor. This will move us onto our next path here. Electron vapor. We can do even more. Yeah. What do we need to build antimatter? We need some iridium and some zinc. Okay, well those ones are easy enough to get. But I'm glad that we could at least kind of get some more suspension fluid stocked up. That's what we need. All these motherfuckers just patrolling. That's all you do with your life. What do you do outside of this? Do you have a purpose? Do you ever play like backgammon with your friends? It's the oldest game known to man. I'm sure you got it out of here somewhere. Come on, dude. Speak to me, man. You're just a robot. I want to hear some humanity in this place. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work. Well, this would have been a great spot to spend the night with the storm coming, but we were still able to kind of blast out our own sanctuary, so I don't feel too bad about that. Oh, what's this, baby? Grenade propulsion. Plasma grenade travels at high velocity. The device leads to quicker landmass deformation, results in faster destruction of life forms. This is what I am talking about. I'm hoping that we can get like a great gun or multi-tool where we can kind of install all of these at the same time and have some really sweet-ass synergies between them. That, of course, is the goal. It seems the majority of this game is set on our sights on a goal. And boy, do I have them. What's going on in here? This looks nice and clean. None of that tentacle bullshit going on. I'm glad that you guys were able to. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to upkeep your own space stations. You know, there's some people. I'm not gonna say their names. But you know, some alien races that happen to not take care of their, you know, places so much. Dude, we're getting multi-tool stuff for days. Impact damage, glad to hear it. Atlas Pass, not glad to hear it. V2, man, I don't even know where to get these things. That is still kind of bugging me. But now we're in an observatory, which is nice. The life form that works or worked in this system, or in this installation, left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and spatial phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. A beacon has been received, and a transmission sequence awaits response. Well, this is a weird puzzle. I'm not quite sure how I could figure this out. Input 2112, input 1212, or input 2121. All right, I'm just spitballing here. This may sound insane, and it may actually just be ridiculous. But here's the thought: one, you know, we're trying to receive a response from a transmission signal. So we got to tell the computer that number 1 here is going to be ready. 1 needs to contact 2, which is the other spot, and then you know, 2 needs to come back and contact 1 again. But that makes me think: should it be the only one that's 1212? This is the one that's the most different. I don't know. Let's. Oh, no, there's the sequence here. Okay. 1212, 2121, 1212, 2121. Dude, I'm with it. I'm in it to win it. I discover a location within the distant stars. That's fucking awesome. I didn't even see that on the bottom there. What are you showing me, man? Distant stars, what are you showing me? Oh, okay. We've got a little ruin in wow, that's a long ways away. Well, I'm glad we found this. Is kind of cool. Like, you know, this is the stuff I like running into. It's interesting. It keeps like a very vague narrative kind of going on through the game, which is nice. And we seem to have appeared, you know, in a time where the rain is still here, but at least we're doing all right. So we did call our ship. I think we're gonna take advantage of that to be able to find our way to that beacon that we just found. Obviously, I want to explore that shit right away. Once we do that, maybe we can kind of make our way onto the other planet, or on our way to the other planets. I don't mean to be a tease here. I'm not trying to give you guys blue balls, as they say in the family-friendly. I gotta stop this family-friendly shit. This is like it's like the worst running joke ever. I don't understand. It's a worse running joke than Miley Cyrus. She's actually incredibly successful, and she's made millions of dollars off of our fandom. So maybe she's the one that's kind of in the right here, and not you, motherfucker, sitting there with not a ton of money to your name. Is that what you're talking about? Well, you know what, man? You know, worth isn't generated by money. Only like the fact that you can like live your life is what money is good for. You know, it's not absolutely nothing. It definitely helps to have some money, and one would be naive to say that, you know, having good monetary funds is not going to do anything for you. It fucking does something, let me tell you. As a bachelor that doesn't have a ton of money, you know, living my life frugally, it would definitely be nice to have, you know, some more funds to help me out in my expeditions. That's what the ladies like. No, it's not. They like, you know, they like all sorts of things. Men like money too, man. As I touch the obelisk, images of the planet's ancient past flood my mind. The terrible beginnings of the Gek have been absorbed by this strange stone, and their tale seems desperate to escape. Weird. So I think we had learned a little bit earlier, not about the Gek, but about the other race, and how they had kind of been more of a war tribe, battling, you know, throughout the galaxy. We found another history stone. Oh, this is oh, maybe it was the Gek. All who hear our words know of our might. Those who oppose us are broken to our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies lie at our feet. We are eternal. So it appears that the Gek maybe didn't used to be so friendly. And it's interesting to understand that, and maybe we can use that to, oh, looks like we're friends now. Maybe we can use that to, this is really cool. This is an awesome building. we can learn that to, you know, kind of understand them a little bit better when they talk to us and sell to us. This is, what a weird...
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Look at this place. Again, it's like this kind of stuff that's just really cool to kind of run into. I like the little piano going on, even though I can't really hear it too well. Alright, well, we found our way up the ladder here. Is there any other way to go? I see some major clipping going on. Let's see if we can take advantage of that, maybe? No? It's okay. Alright, well, we found our way to the top of the tower, and it was completely and totally unnecessary, but I do enjoy the feeling of climbing towers, man, and it's really cool to see this kind of stuff just in the game. Like I said earlier, it's really nice to find this kind of ongoing narrative that we've been talking about before. Maybe I can climb up there and see if maybe there's some other goodies, but I definitely, the knowledge stones help here. No, this just leads back into the tower. Alright, well, what a lovely looking planet. I bet you there's much more to it. Like I said earlier with the other guy, the guy just, like, you know, he's been, maybe he's been in like maybe 10 or 12 hours, or no, maybe less time than that, and he's found all sorts of stuff just on a single planet. So it's not like, you know, what we see here is the entire planet all the way around. I think there's some different, you know, some different types of things that you can find, and that's really interesting to me, because once we find that one planet where we can explore for like a good couple episodes, we're gonna stay there, and we're gonna do what that man's doing. We're gonna pioneer. It's gonna be Starship Enterprises, but only one person is aboard, and the ship crashes and the show ends in its first episode. It'll be the best series ever, man. But realistically, drawing a corollary to, you know, Star Trek and our own expedition through No Man's Sky, we're already 12 episodes in, and nobody's tried to cancel us yet. That's always good to hear. All right, let's see if maybe this is. Let's see if this is true here. I want to see if I can like actually mine stuff from the planet surface. This not happening? Come on, man. Don't let me down. Maybe I just lack the wrong beams to do so. But this is it so far. This seems to be kind of a rusted planet, but still has, you know, good amounts of water. So we found some of the animals that lived here. Definitely no flora, but oh my god, here's like another like great screenshotted moment here. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna take the time. You know, sometimes you just gotta take some time out of your life to do the necessary things. But this here is pretty beautiful. So, to all of you that are watching this, to all agents of Overwatch, aren't you glad you didn't miss this? This planet looks a lot like Earth, I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe more water and less land. But I think the next path we're gonna go down is gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that moon there, and then we're gonna hit that world. But anyway, thank you guys so much for dropping by. I do appreciate it. If you guys like the episode, hit the like button. It definitely helps out my series. And also, if you guys want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe and join the rest of the Mech Army. We've got videos here every single day, so be sure to come on back and stay notified about when I'm rolling. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next MechaWill show.